Frank White, King of New York. You know what I mean? Where we at?
Oh, is this a? Oh, okay. Don't let, this is an S tier. I mean, it's a true story to a certain extent. Sure, some stuff was glamorized. You can't. I mean, it was an actual story from the hood.
I mean, I can't lie. I actually watched this movie and like
Why your old lady wake up and pick violence, Hollyhood?
I don't know, bro. It just
I'm
happened.
a part of the A tier movie. Like it's actually a very well done movie.
I was
Not
about to
just
say that from the shots, like there's
random.
power. There are powers in those angles from which the movie was shot from. Like
Like it's not
even
random hood stuff for like 1 a.m. in the morning when you got a case of the munchies. It's actually like we put some thought into this.
think
Yeah,
about how
King of
many
New York
gas stations were selling Blue Magic little baggies after this movie came out.
Oh,
is
here you go, man.
for me, King of New York. I give it a because it was actually a good movie. You know what I mean?
It was
A
really
tier
good.
is fine with me.
Well, yeah,
I'll
yeah, I
probably,
said it's
I'll
fine.
probably give it like
She listen to Asia. Anyone that get lit, that's the truth. Come on.
I'll probably go with like a. I'll probably do like B A. I didn't finish the movie. I seen some of it.
Damn.
That's the only reason.
It's Thursday. The game is
But listen, that movie teaches you something too, though. You learn that you got to blot alpaca. You can't wipe that shit.
Oh, no, it's fine. Well, it's on Amazon Prime, but all right. So here it is. I'm moving ahead of in too deep. All right, matter of fact, I'm gonna put New Jack City right here. Put New Jack at the end. I mean, all right. So next joint is a Bronx Tale.
What?
No, it's not on yet.
Yeah.
Hey,
I give it a B.
I give it an
And we
A.
turn on Kalojalo. That's crazy.
Is middle of the pack turning on him?
I mean, I'm with the B. I don't really see that too bad.
What's going on? I mean, we back. C Tizzle. Aisha said a C. Yeah, it's fine.
All right. Well,
I mean, shout out. I mean, before we move on, picks. Y'all got Eagles, Vikings. Who you taking?
Eagles.
I'm still gonna pick the Eagles. They're at home. I'm still gonna go with them. Just it might be closer than it was last year, but I'm still gonna go Eagles.
It was mid. Aisha got the Eagles. Shout out to Aisha. You know what I mean? Yeah, I watched this movie several times as a child. You know
That's what
I
I
mean?
was going to say. I saw it a lot when I was younger, but I don't know. I haven't watched it at
Then
all
when I got
recently.
older, I was like, I realized why I didn't like this when I was a kid. So, you know what I mean, definitely C tier. Maybe even
You
B.
got people coming back like, this wasn't as good as I thought it was. I mean, I ain't mad at a C either way.
Nah, we'll give it the C. We'll
Yeah,
move on.
she's fine.
Next, John, deep cover. You know what I mean? Yeah, you don't stop. It's 187 on the undercover cop. You know what I mean? So,
It's
shout
like
out
one
to
of the good parts of the movie.
What deep cover? Who y'all got? Which y'all got?
I give deep cover a C. If I'm
I'm
going
in
to
the
be
C tier. Like that saying you just said was one of the few good things about the movie.
Same.
Low B. Aisha says it's low B.
Oh, I'm glad I'm starting to look at these movies left over. There was one movie I had to make sure was there. It's there.
All right, so C tier it is. Next, John, Goodfellas.
On the cinematography alone, this could be at least an A tier movie, in my opinion.
Right.
A or B.
Because Goodfellas slaps.
S tier for me.
I just don't want
cinematography.
Yeah, bro. Those angles are like in certain movies, just the way it's filmed. If a director, if the camera's in the right place while the right conversation's happening, it adds something completely different to it.
He's unimpressed.
I guess A is fine. Like I would do B, but we got too many in B as it is already, so fine. A is okay.
A is fine. Goodfellas in the A. She said A is pushing it, S is inconceivable, which is crazy.
Goodfellas?
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have.
Violation. You get a violation for that.
That's the first time we did that.
I was gonna say violations in the comments. Y'all know it's real.
You get a violation. Next, John, is don't be a menace to South Central while you're drinking your juice in the hood.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean,
do we have a problem?
I'm not mad at S tier. There's too many classic moments in this movie. You know what I mean? It's too many quotables. You know what I mean?
I came to pick up my son.
I'm sitting there laughing at freaking movie. Fine, S is okay. Don't be a menace. It's a nice classic. Everybody remembers.
I'm indifferent when I give it a C.
Oh, that's crazy.
Watson gave it to C?
You just don't. Do you just like? Do you have something against joy and happiness?
I seen it. It's just y'all know I grew up in the burbs, and some of the shit that happens in the hood, I just.
Well, look, I'm glad you grew up in the burbs. The police just raided my neighbor yesterday. Well, today, actually, today. I take that back.
Other hood movies, that's really all it is. But since Watson gave it a C, that brings it down to the B tier.
That's not fair.
You gave it a C.
But it's S.
No, the law of average. The C brings it down to a B.
And
you know what I mean?
remove Watson from stream. Put that shit at S and then add him back.
She said, "Get this nigga out of here so we can fix the average." And then
she grew up in a volley. See, I knew you was a volley girl. You know what I mean?
Well, sometimes I just don't like the nigga shit. How about that?
He was a volley jump.
All right.
That's what she said.
Watson's not for the nigga shit.
That's why I've been in LA.
Not for all the nigga shit. All right.
She ain't hit me up yet, but that's crazy. But all right, next John, New Jersey Drive.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever finished this movie. I've started it like 2 or 3 times. I don't think I've ever finished it. We need to put something in D tier.
I'm about to say, do I want to say a D tier for this? Like,
this is a D tier movie. It's just everybody watches it. You know what I mean? But it's really trash, to be honest.
I've started this movie so many times and never finished it. It's crazy.
Next John is The Warriors.
Ooh.
Hi, A.
I agree, man.
That's an underrated good. That's an underrated good movie.
Off the baseballers in the goddamn train station, yo. Anybody who can choreograph a fight scene like that.
Right. Shout out to the baseball.
The Warriors did it. Now you got the whole city chasing you.
I love the Warriors. I love the movie, the game, which I still play till this day. You know what I mean? Like,
I've spent entirely too much time playing that game.
Me and my little brother then ended the Warriors probably 1,000 times. You know what I mean? But
he said, run it back.
Run that shit back. You know what I mean? But all right, A tier is fine with me.
Cool.
You know, put it. No, I said A. All right, next John. And we moved through these Johns, huh? All right, next John is Carlito's Way, the original one, not the
original one. Okay.
Not the one with Diddy and
yeah. Okay. The original one is easy A tier, if we're being honest.
I was gonna say A. I like that one. Even the remake wasn't
okay.
Yeah, the remake was a little iffy, but
yeah, the remake was a little iffy. Okay, I'm reloaded. All right, A tier it is. Shout out my boy Benny Blanco too. You know what I mean? That nigga was. You know what I mean, niggas don't give Benny Blanco the credit he deserves.
Nope.
But all right, next John, How High?
Oh, well, S tier. Look, I figure if I study high, take the test high, get high scores. Come on.
I'll put it A.
I'll give it an A.
Fuck you, Cam. Fuck you too, Monterey.
And we know that the story is stupid. But
It's an
the movie
amazing
is-
story. Think about
the
Ivory's
movie is
trials and
entertaining.
tribulations.
Right.
So the movie
Think
is great.
think about Benjamin Franklin and the Liberty Bong, nigga.
Right.
The Liberty Bong.
Think
I'm
about
not knocking that the
you.
movie is not entertaining.
Buy
I
us,
feel
fuck you.
You,
You know what I mean?
I got the mark of Buddha. That's the skid mark of Buddha. Come
I
on.
need, what he say?
I need money.
He said, where he stand? Local house.
I'm at an A.
First floor on the
couch.
couch.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
A.
All right, Mom ready. Because of
Mr.
that.
Cam gave it an A too.
Who gave it an A?
Cam gave it an A too.
All right,
And I did.
it's an A. We almost had an A.
This next movie is S tier.
Next joint is Shotters.
S tier.
I seen this. This shit.
Mad Max.
I gotta give it at least an A.
Take the what and leave the what? Come on.
Yeah, put it up there.
Come on, Jalen Hurts.
I like an A is okay.
S. What are we talking about? Mad Max writing shit in blood with a nigga's chopped off hand. What are we talking about?
Yeah, Mad Max was that nigga. I mean, he was
That was a real stepper, a real one.
Them niggas is crazy.
He said, "Take the weed and leave the money. Take the what and leave the what?"
Still can't get your card back.
Damn, I ain't
Got your
shit.
sense back. You know what I mean? Damn, Monray. The
Blood
disappointment.
clot.
Yeah, pussy boy.
Jesus.
All right, so I mean,
Grass clock pussy boy.
how many S's we got?
Mama clot. Just two?
2 S's and what? 2 A's?
Like
I
Billy,
believe
you gotta
so.
get it, man.
I put it at A. Oh yeah, I got A. 2
I
A's.
got it.
X and them.
I love Shotter. Shotter's one of my favorite movies ever made. Right next to City of God.
I'll get. We can put it A. All right, next John. Boys in the Hood.
Yes.
I
That's
was about to say, it sounds so cliche, but it is an S tier. Ricky!
That's wonderful. Always on it. That you
Ricky, you
can't
should have
think
ran
about
that post route. Ricky, you should have ran a post. Man,
Doe, let me out.
man,
Let me
Ricky,
out.
all you had to do is run that post corner route. I mean,
I don't know. If he has some buckshot in that shot, there ain't no zigzagging away from all them pellets.
yeah, that is true.
Then you got Doughboy. Then you got Furious.
Furious style,
Yo, one of the dopest names for a nigga ever. Shout out Lawrence Fishburne.
definitely Furious style. Shout out to
Yeah,
Furious.
you had the reunite. Tina Turner and Ike Turner reuniting.
Mhm. All right, S tier. I'm cool with us.
It's hard to argue. It sounds cliche as fuck though, because everyone hypes the movie up. But it's not too often you hype up a movie and it's actually as good as everyone says it is. This is one of those times it is.
All right, so next on Poetic Justice.
Oh, this is Mailman Shakur.
I mean,
Man,
shout out
man,
to
Shakur
Chicago,
is crazy.
Chicago with the brush. You know what I mean? You know?
So probably B tier.
Yes, I was gonna say C honestly.
A possible B. Now we turn on Janet Jackson.
Man, she fine. I gave it a B.
I don't know. She was acting mad prudish. She wasn't trying to give it up. She wasn't trying to give it up in the mail truck.
I was gonna be real biased because me and Janet Jackson got the same birthday, but I'm not. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give it a B tier. It's fine. B tier.
Live with a B.
B tizzle.
It's still a C tier for me.
Afro Coming got it at the C. You know what I mean? I'll give it. I'll put it right here. All right. So next John is. You know what I mean? We can all agree this is D tier, but it's Hot Boys.
Definitely B tier.
No Limit Production.
I was going to say, Master P fucking.
That one away.
Put it in D tier. Where's I got the hookup? That would have
I
been.
was going to say D tier most definitely.
All right, so Hot Boys. Next one, another hood classic, Paid in Full.
I love Paid in Full.
S
Paid in
tier.
Full. I was
S
gonna
You know
say,
what I mean?
Everybody eats, son.
I'm between A and S. That's a tough one.
Niggas
That's
get shot every day, B.
I was gonna say
Tough,
niggas
right?
get shot every day, B.
That's a tough
I'll
one.
probably go S tier.
You tough, right?
I can
I
give that
agree.
S here because
I
that's
give it
how you
S.
do- that's how you do some shots like with that. All right, that's how we're finna do it.
Definitely F is lower than B. But yeah, paying full S tier, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? Let's go. All right, next John. Another hood classic, Colors. You know what I mean? You know, LA culture. You know, they was out there with the gangs and all that. You know what I mean?
That's true.
You had
I
the
enjoy
Bloods,
I enjoy
Bloods,
LA culture, at least as far as the music goes. I give it a B.
It's just you want to see Terry? That's crazy. Colors. I'll give Colors a C. You know what I mean?
I'm
Colors,
with you.
Colors can get the C from me.
I'm with you there.
I'm not gonna argue with it.
We'll put Colors. All right, so next John, South Central, OG Bobby Johnson.
I would
You know
say
what I mean?
this is a B tier easily.
B tier easily.
Because I wouldn't see it. I'm basing this off of enjoyment watching the movie because that means
if
something
you
to
go
me.
B, that's fine. I'm not mad at it.
I guess I was gonna say C honestly, but I won't be mad at D.
I mean, I'm with a C as well. So
I'm gonna say C. It's a
definitely
solid
better
movie.
than Belly. So I'm gonna put it right there.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if it's better than Belly.
I was gonna give it a B. But
See,
Watson. Next John, Above the Rim. I mean, shout out to Tommy Shepard.
S tier.
What?
You know,
that's crazy.
Shepard.
I give that shit. I give it a B. I don't be sports movies never click with me, but I watch them. But I give it a. I give it a B.
That click.
I thought it was pretty good. I'm a sucker for that kind of sports movie.
Listen.
This may be my white side talking, but it wasn't no Mighty Ducks. Let's be honest.
Wasn't no Mighty Ducks.
That wasn't no Mighty Ducks, bruh.
I mean,
Wasn't no Air Bud. What are we talking about? Where was the golden retriever?
High Steve for Above the Rim. Yeah, Tom Shepard come through in a thermal and corduroy pants and take over street.
Drop 30 in like 5 minutes. Listen, only nigga seeing Shepard on the court is maybe Calvin Cambridge with the shoes. And Jesus.
When you got the power of Michael Jordan on your side, I mean, come on.
You know what I mean? But you know, R.I.P. Bernie Mac. They ain't had to do my boy Flip like that. You know what I mean? You know, I'm coming. Is this what you want, Nutso? You got your run, but we'll give it give both Tupac boys.
Yeah.
B tier. All right, next John, Friday.
There's no. What you mean? Why?
I mean, y'all sure?
I'm positive.
The first Friday is better than all of them.
Smokey taking the shit in the bushes.
I don't disagree at all.
Friggin' Debo in that mud. What you mean?
Yes, I mean, that man said, I thought you had about $200. I do. I want to spend Riz money.
This is my turn now, punk. What you mean?
My grandmama gave me that chain. He gonna cry in the car.
What chain?
Hey, give him back his chain. What chain?
What chain?
Yeah, what chain?
Can we all just agree that we would have shot Debo?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, I'd have aired that nigga out. I ain't get my concealed carry permit for no reason. I'd have left that nigga full of holes.
Hey, laying him out with a brick was gonna be the next step for me, so I'm not mad at it.
Nah, fuck that. That nigga, the first time that nigga tried to take some shit from me, I'd have aired him out. I ain't even gonna lie. And called the police.
We done lost him over here.
That nigga said, "Stop being a bitch and come on." So,
how you get fired on your day off?
So they caught that nigga stealing boxes.
He said,
"That wasn't me." I don't know what they talking about.
He said, "Craig, you gonna get your ass up. You gonna go look for a job."
We all remember Ezo is the reason Craig lost his job.
Definitely.
Check. Oh.
Yep.
God damn it, Ezel still in them boxes.
I'm sorry. That's an S tier movie. I'm sorry.
Got Craig
It is.
All right, so next John, we got 5 movies left. So set it off.
I love Set It Off, bro.
Woo!
I'm in a bind, Nate.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Oh,
I think this
boy.
is one of the first movies I ever shedded a tear to, yo. I was like, this shit deep than a bitch.
I ain't gonna lie. Cleo got me. Cleo got
Every
me.
rip, bruh. It never
He got
fails.
me in that
Cleo
movie,
alone
bro.
is S tier. Cleo alone is S tier.
I think I have to get that S tier movie, bro. Like,
Everybody knows one of them chicks.
Cleo got me. Freaking the bank scene got me. Like, I gotta get that S tier. Like, I gotta respect that movie. That movie's good.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
I'm gonna give that S tier, bro. I'm like that movie's good. The story's good. The acting is good. It has memorable parts in that Cleo scene, the bank scene right before when they switching cars.
It does have quotables.
I gotta give that movie an S tier movie. That's an S tier movie.
I'm gonna say an A just so I'm not agreeing with Monray.
Evil.
Jeez. I thought we had a unanimous S, but
We overruled him 4-1. That's still S.
I'll go S.
Still S. 4-1 is still S.
the law of averages. You know what I mean? But next John, Hoodlum. You know what I mean?
This is an underrated one in my opinion.
I
D
believe
tier.
it's S.
I don't know if it's that underrated, but I give it a solid B.
Oh, it's A.
D tier.
B also.
They ruined me, so D tier.
D tier. Sheesh, Monray give it a D.
I was gonna say
Got a
spiteful Ray over here.
We got an
Damn
S.
shit. I mean, I'm fine. If I gotta be unbiased, it can be a B tier. That's fine.
I was gonna say this movie is a B tier movie.
And you want to just set it off from an S.
Listen, you tried to call Shanks a fraud. Let's not go there.
All right, next John, we on to the final Thrizzy. I got the hookup.
Ooh, I gotta take the bias out of this one because I just love watching this fucking movie.
B.
I would say honestly, it's a B tier movie.
Aisha said D. She said, "Get that shit out of here."
I got a C.
I'm kind of sad Booty Call's not on this list though, if I'm being completely honest.
Oh, it's a few movies. I'm surprised.
At first, I had like 100 movies. Then I was like, I'm not.
City of God's a slapper too. If you
I
don't mind watching a movie in
I want to go to 100
Portuguese,
movies though.
I
I
had
understand. I
a
want to
shit
go to
ton of
100.
movies. So I slimmed it down. I'm like, we'll just do like 40 something. I mean, because I still got to do what it's.
there's always room for a part 2.
Yeah, definitely part 2. Because it's hella hood movies. You know what I mean? The Wash definitely was.
I was gonna say I love The Wash. Eminem in The Wash is such an underrated. How he can play such a little part but such a major part at the same time.
What's wrong, nigga? You got the bubblers. You know what I mean? But C tier. All right, next John, 8 Mile.
D.
No, that's a B tier movie. Shout out Cheddar Bob.
Shout out Cheddar Beezy. You know what I
Give
mean?
it at least.
I am white. I am a fucking bum. I do
I
live in a trailer
with my mom, bro.
I heard Lotto beat Rabbit.
Oh yeah, Lotto did win that John. You know what I mean?
All right, so it's D tier.
You know, Eminem it was the.
I don't know.
You know,
313 fuck free world.
I'll get the 7 digits from your mother for $1 tomorrow. That's what put him over.
I was gonna say it was a cold.
If he ain't had that,
I was a cold bar, yo.
1 pop, 2 pop, 3 pop. What?
Come on.
He said, "Now I know something about you."
You go to Cranbrook. That's a private school. Come on.
He said, "This guy's a gangster. His real name's Clarence."
And Clarence's parents have a real good marriage.
You know what I mean? This guy don't want to battle. He shook. There ain't no such thing
Such halfway. I mean, come on.
It's still D tier.
You scared to death. You scared to look at his fucking yearbook. Fuck Cranbrook. You know what I mean?
It's B tier off the bars alone.
Definitely. And then not to mention the lunch truck scene when
old girl Brittany gets knocked down by what's his face in the studio.
Definitely.
You felt the pain. You was like, damn. He thought he had some, and next thing you know, she
said, "Look at this
flooded out in the studio.
Sloppy sucker, you a ugly motherfucker." Props to the war rubble. You know what I mean?
Talk about female equality.
All right, we'll give it a B. All right, last movie on the list, Casino. Man,
I go like
It's a A tier story. I enjoy Casino.
A tier story.
Yeah.
A or B. It's all
C
about
for
Ace
Casino.
of hating.
Hold on.
Oh, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have.
number
No.
2.
I was gonna say 2 and 1. 2 and 1 episode is wild.
C
You're making
tier
history tonight, Aisha.
for Casino.
Huh?
That's crazy. That's one of the, you know what I mean?
It's,
That's one
no,
of the
but
narrow-
I see what she said. The filming. Listen, a lot of these movies had beautiful cinematography. It was shot really well. All the shots made sense. It was all placed. Casino was a bit choppy in the cinematography.
For me, it's higher than C.
But I was going to say the story alone, bruh. Even if it wasn't shot very well, the story was still.
Listen, she used to get more than that. You know what I mean? You know. But all right, we give Casino a good old B. You know what I mean?
I won't argue with that.
All right, so this is the, you know what I mean, man. This is the order we got so far. So, you know what I mean, you got your 5 S tier movies: Training Day, Menace, Boys in the Hood, Paid in Full, Friday. You know what I mean? Then you got your A tier. I mean, B tier stacked. You got C and then you got D. So, you know,
Shada should be an S tier. I'm just saying.
Any movie from A or B that should, you know what I mean? Like, speak now, forever hold your peace. Who moves up, who moves down?
Why is Shada's not in the S tier? And how can I change someone's mind to where it is?
Only because of the main line of how bad acting is in these movies.
No, bro, Damian Marley killed that shit. Biggs was a classic character. He gave us the antithesis. He was a good protagonist, but you could see him as the antagonist too.
Right. Shout out to Aisha. You know what I mean? You probably would have hit that parlay. You know what I mean? If you know.
Or you'd have cashed out early.
You know what I mean? But I feel like this is a solid tier. You know what I mean? Definitely can do a part 2 because it's a lot of movies. You know what I mean? That's hood classics. But I like this. I like how this looks. I like how this looks. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say I don't hate it. There's nothing here besides Shada's being an A and not S that I absolutely
I feel like Scarface should be S tier, but whatever.
I feel like Scarface. No, never mind. I was about to say I feel like I've seen Scarface too many times and it's just played out, but I've seen Friday so many more times than I've seen Scarface, and it's still not played out too.
My little friend.
I think when we do like part 2 and 3 and whatnot, we'll probably want to move some stuff around, but
yeah, but this is your tier list, hood movies. You know what I mean? Next week, we'll sprinkle in the tier list like every 2 weeks or something like that. Next week we go back to the regular scheduled program with the Winter Cartel posts. We've been posting a lot of bangers lately, so some stuff to talk about.
Had to give it some time for the bank to fill back up.
She need Watson. Listen, we'll have Aisha on for part 2 so she can, chastise.
That way, if she wants to argue down Watson midway through, she's
all the way through.
Chastise Watson the whole episode. You know what I mean?
Everybody got
welcome to Hollyhood episode 27. You know what I mean? What it sound like is next. I think we might be, we're supposed to be, interviewing Logan today, but I don't think he's available, so we just going whatever. We just gonna wing it. I mean, it's a lot of things to talk about. VMAs happen. You got Joe Budden saying that the new Cardi and Meg song is horrible. I mean, so it's a lot of things to talk about. I mean, You get into
Yeah,
that.
FYBJ Main meeting up with Cardi B too, yo. Get the
Nas coming
whoops.
out with a new album tomorrow. You know what I mean? So, do some things. But, before we get out of here, let the folks know where to find y'all at. You know what I mean? We'll start with Afro Comedy.
You already know, at Afro Comedy 765 on all platforms. Of course, on Overall 99 Media, being an Overall 99 scumbag, you know the vibe. Something flagrant, something inflammatory.
Watson.
Yeah, you can find me at Watson_the Great, TikTok, YouTube, just doing anime. Other than that, y'all have a good evening.
You know what I mean? Friday Night You're Tomorrow. Follow that YouTube page. Talk about worst finishing moves in wrestling. Definitely talking
Yeah,
about
I'm
that.
definitely on that episode tomorrow.
Jade possibly going to WWE as she finishes.
I was about to say, we got get her in there, feed her to Rhea Ripley. Let's keep it moving.
And then the PWI top.
Yeah, y'all see who was at number 1 on that list? Second year in a row.
Will Ospreay's not.
Will Ospreay not in the top 10 is nasty work though, and not in the greatest way.
But we'll talk about that.
All right, so make sure y'all check out that Friday Night Year. We on there tomorrow. Also, go to the Blur Cartel YouTube page. Check out that latest episode of the Roundtable. I mean, talking about the which title holds the most weight. I mean, is it the Wizard King? Is it the King of Pirates? You know what I mean? Like, which title? The Hokage? Which title holds the most weight in these anime streets? So you make sure you go check that episode out. Also, subscribe to the Blur Cartel YouTube page. And also, subscribe to the Hollyhood Sensei YouTube page as well, because this is where this show will be on. You know what I mean? So, and we will see y'all next week. I mean, what it sound like is up next. You know what I mean? We out of here.
Peace.
Yeah.